What's up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. What's going on? Let's get into this situation. Let's just talk about this. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. Let's get into Porsha. Porsha has some things to say. She had to get some things off her chest. She was feeling a certain type of way. Porsha was feeling like, you know what? Let's just get down into the nitty gritty. And basically, Porsha said that she was putting on a show for Cynthia Bailey when she was dancing around for Bolo and moving around for Bolo and everything else like that. You know, she was into character for Cynthia Bailey because it was her engagement party. And she also says she was just, you know, trying to help Cynthia have a good time and pamper Cynthia, you know, and that's what she was doing it for. I was like, girl, you was tore up from the floor up. What are you talking about? You ain't never been worried about no Cynthia Bailey, Porsha Williams, but it's all good because it does make sense too as well. But let's get back to Porsha Williams. She had to get on Kenya Moore. She said, Kenya Moore, oh my God. She said when she tried to bob them legs back, it was terrible. It was like, she was like, oh my goodness. She could barely get them legs to bounce back. I was like, oh my goodness. She is so wrong for that. So Porsha Williams was going in on Kenya Moore, basically saying that she needs some WD-40 to spread them legs apart because they were basically going in slow motion. They was cranking and making noise. I was like, Porsha came to talk ish today. She was feeling a certain type of way, and you know she gonna talk her ish because Kenya Moore is out here in the streets basically saying that Porsha Williams got down and dirty with Bolo. And you tell me what you think. I think she did. But anyways, in any event, it's none of nobody's business. But, you know, you put it on TV, you put it around your enemies, and you give them a storyline, a tagline, a scene, something they can amplify and make it even much bigger than what it is. And they don't have to focus on their situation. Then boom, bada bing. Because now we're no longer talking about how bad of a host Kenya Moore was. We're talking about Porsha Williams, Tanya Sams, you know, and LaToya forever straddling people, getting it in. It's like LaToya forever done had some work. Like she know what she's doing because Porsha Williams was basically saying that LaToya knew exactly what she was doing. She had a tight grip. She had a tight hold. She was straddling her like for dear life. And she said she had a groove, you know. So I don't know if LaToya forever, she goes in the back door and the front door, whether you're a man or a woman. What's going on with that situation? So LaToya, we got to know your skills. So are you bisexual and do you straddle a lot? Like what's going on with that situation? I was like, what's going on? And then we got Giselle Bryant. She jumps into the situation and she asks, you know, Porsha, who was the best kisser between Dennis McKinley and LaToya. Of course, she would never say LaToya forever, even though she was down there slanging and slugging and, you know, kissing and swapping spit. But you know damn well she is never going to say that it was LaToya. She's going to say Dennis McKinley because that would be giving LaToya forever props. And plus, you know, she don't want to make her baby daddy feel that bad. And, you know, she don't like her no more. She don't like her. She kissed her that night. You know, Porsha is, you know, a one night stand type of chick. She only wanted one night with LaToya, but they didn't have the one night. They just had a little going on. And also, Giselle said, Porsha, since you don't want to talk about, you know, or you can't remember who was kissing who. And, you know, Giselle can get shady and shady. You know how Giselle gets down. It's just one of them situations with Giselle. But Giselle turned around and she asked the question, you know, why was Kenya Moore, you know, doing so much of an investigation to find out who was doing who and who was doing what? And Porsha turned around and said the reason why she did that is because nobody wanted to get to her bottom. And because, you know, Giselle said, how come Kenya Moore wants to get to the bottom of what happened? And Porsha Williams says because no one's trying to get to her bottom. So basically Porsha Williams is saying nobody was trying to fill up on Kenya Moore. Nobody was trying to touch her. Nobody was trying to do anything with her. And if you go back to the episode, you would see LaToya forever was on everybody else but Kenya Moore. And she started off flirting with Kenya Moore. But Porsha basically is saying that Kenya Moore, nobody wanted to get to the bottom line of her bottom. Even though I believe her bottom is rich. real. So you guys tell me what you think about that situation. I was like, okay. Porsha came reading, and we had, Sidora was out here reading. Like, damn. They feeling a certain type of way. They are upset with you, Kenya. You done made them mad because you done exposed what they were doing. They were trying to have a good time, get down and get dirty and have fun. And you came there like the police, a substitute teacher that wanted to do her job and do an investigation. Also, let them know that they mess with you. Now you getting back. I don't know why they're surprised that Kenya Moore is coming for them when they was coming for her. You think Kenya Moore is going to let it go? Kenya Moore ain't never... Come on, y'all. They're violent. What did they think? They think they was just going to talk about Kenya Moore and make her feel a certain type of way and she wasn't going to do nothing? You guys, Porsha forgot who Kenya Moore is, but right now Porsha, she got an ally. She got a friend that's ready to swing and bang with her, and that friend and that ally, is Drew Sidora. So it is what it is. But I was like, damn, what's going on? And then we had Hannah, that's on the show, the chat room with Porsha Williams. She said that Kenya Moore is a rat. That's what we call rats in the town, and people trying to get people to snitch and trying to tell on other people. I was like, Hannah, don't you ever in your life call Kenya Moore a rat, baby. Don't even do it. And, just fall back. I know you're getting comfortable over there with Porsha and Giselle, but you can't be coming for Kenya, calling her a rat, you can't be saying any black woman is equivalent to any type of animal, okay? Hannah, don't appreciate that. And I'm just surprised I even remember her name because I got a little pissed about that situation. Who she thinks she is? I know Porsha can say whatever she want to say because she got a problem, she got an issue, and Kenya Moore is coming for us, so it is what it is. But Hannah, we don't know you, and you don't be talking about Kenya Moore like that. You don't be comparing her to no animal, okay? It is what it is. So let's move on from that situation. And also, Miss Giselle had to be even more grimier with her questions. She asked, Porsha, has, which husband of the Housewives ever tried to get with you or always flirt with you? And boy, Porsha came through with the answer. She said it was Peter Thomas. Ooh, Cynthia's gonna be feeling a certain type of way. So Porsha said Peter Thomas tried to get with her, baby. I was like, Lord, it is going down with that situation. I was like, ooh. And Porsha answered that question without a problem, without a care in the world. So Peter Thomas was always flirting with Porsha. Peter Thomas, you wanted some Porsha Williams? I can't blame you. You probably did. It is what it is. And let's get down to the next week episode that is going to be showing next Sunday. It's going to be crazy because Kenya Moore is still going to be doing her investigation. And also, it seems like LaToya, forever, she was against the investigation, but it seemed like she jumped right into the investigation when Miss Kenya Moore was questioning, the lady saying that she heard noises. She heard things coming from here. She heard noises. She heard sex sounds. I was like, damn, Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore ain't gonna let it go. Why would she let it go? She's beefing with Porsha. She been beefing with, Tanya Sims, and she don't like them. They don't like her. And they got a problem. They got a situation. So it is what it is. I wouldn't do that. If you getting your freak on and having a good time, Sister Cole, bachelorette party, whatever. But that does not negate the fact that these ladies are not friends. But in any event, Kenya Moore basically said that she heard some noises. She heard some sex sounds coming from a room, and it was around 6 a.m. in the morning. And then you had, Drew Sidora sitting there minding her business, and LaToya forever, she jumps into the situation and she asks Drew, was you the person that Kenya Moore was talking about that was, up to 6 in the morning? How long was you up? What was you doing? Like, girl, it ain't your business at all. Like, LaToya be doing too much. She get too comfortable, but I think she feel comfortable in trying to bully Drew, but Drew ain't here. Drew is sticking up for herself. She ain't taking no mess, and that don't look like enough food. And you already know Kandi Burruss was kind of pissed about the food too as well. Kandi got a whole plate full of food. She told Marlo to cook that food on the episode. Marlo cooked because Kandi was like, I ain't trying to eat no bad food. I was like, Lord, So that is the situation. And then Sidora, she jumped in. She was like, Kenya Moore, what are you having some regrets? Because why are you worried about what somebody else is doing, what somebody else got going on? You had your legs busted wide open. I was like, oh Lord. So Drew basically is coming in, for Kenya Moore. And Kenya Moore, and it seems like Kenya Moore was trying to tag team a little bit, Drew, but basically she was really trying to get at Porsha and get at Tanya Sams at that table, baby. And Sidora, she jumped in and she was like, Kenya, what's your problem? What are you having some regrets? Why are you worrying about you hear sounds and noise and moaning and groaning and grinding and sex sounds? What's up with that? Like, yo, were you having regrets because you had your legs wide open, cocked to the ceiling? I was like, oh. Kenya Moore said, no, I didn't. And Porsha Williams just looks annoyed. If you look down, you see Porsha Williams have no food on her plate. She don't want to eat. She don't want to pray because now this whole situation has blew up and now they got something to use against Porsha to make her look bad. Before it was cracking on that she's not that smart, that she's not that intelligent, and then she started to do the Black Lives Matter and protesting. Kenya Moore said it was fake, and now she gave Kenya Moore this information as far as alluding to or that she was with Bolo, getting it in with Bolo, so that's the problem and that's the situation. Bolo came through and got the ladies wide open. But I don't know what kind of magic you be working, but that is going to be on next week's episode. They're going to be getting down at the table. They're going to be going in, and Kenya Moore is definitely pushing it, and she definitely wants to get to the bottom of who is getting down and dirty with Mr. Bolo, and she ain't gonna let it go because she know it annoys them. They don't want to talk about it because if they were free, they would have been like, yeah, we did this, blase and the third, and all happy. I'm like, what are you talking about, Kenya? We did it. So Kenya knows that they don't really want to talk about the situation and let it be. Not if they are guilty of anything of any sort, but they don't want to talk about it. It was a party. Let's leave it alone. And Kenya ain't gonna leave it alone.